Hello and welcome to Parle Bolte, a community radio podcast where we explore the stories, voices, and memories that make Vile Parle one of Mumbai's most loved suburbs. I am your host Samiksha, and today we have reached the final episode of this beautiful journey through Parle's heart. From its fishing village roots to its biscuit legacy, its station, and its student life, we have seen every side of Parle. Today, we are going deeper into the soul of this suburb because beyond its places, what truly defines Parle are its people. And joining me today for this conversation is someone who's been part of Parle Bolte since day one, Shruti, who hosted our first episode, and I was a guest. Hi, Shruti, how are you?
Hi, Samiksha, how are you? I'm good.
I am good, and welcome back. Feels like a full circle, doesn't it?
It really does feel like a full circle. I've loved listening to every episode since, and I'm so happy to be back, especially for this one. Parley is more than just a location for me. It's an emotion.
Exactly, and that is what we're going to talk about today. The emotion behind Parle. So,
Right.
yeah, let's start with what makes Parle so special. And
Hmm.
according to me, at least for me, it's people. What do you think,
Right.
sets
Exactly.
the people of Parle, whom we call Parlekars, apart from the rest of the Mumbai?
Um, I think it's their simplicity and warmth. Like you can walk into any lane and feel like people here genuinely care. They'll greet you, they'll help you, and most importantly, they'll remember you. So that is one of the bestest thing about Parlekars.
Absolutely true. Very true. And it's the kind of neighborhood where your local shopkeeper knows your preferences and the fruit seller still calls you beta. And you will walk down the
It's
street.
very loving neighborhood.
Exactly. You will walk down the street and you will see at least 10 people knowing you. You will say hi, the street vendors, the shopkeepers, everyone.
Right.
Uh,
Exactly. And it's rare in a big city like Mumbai, like to
Exactly.
find this kind of familiarity. But
In
Parle
today's
has
world.
managed to hold on to it.
Very
There's a sense of belonging. People may move away, but they always say Parle is home. So
true,
Parle
true, very
is
true. Actually, I have noticed that, even people who have shifted to other parts of the city still come back here on weekends,
Hmm.
for temple visits or just to have chai at their old cafes or maybe just visit the Juhu beach, one of the best
Ah,
spots in the city. Actually, wherever
just
you
to
go,
take a
it is going to feel familiar. It is going to feel like a warm, like it is going to radiate warm
exactly.
and make you feel at home.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. It's the place quietly, like it's a place that quietly stays in your heart even if you're not living there
Living.
anymore.
True, true, true. Very true, very true. Shruti, whenever someone describes Parle, the word peaceful
Hmm.
and safe always comes. Literally always.
Yes,
And I've noticed that in our
yes,
other
yes,
episodes as well.
yes.
What do you think
And
about it?
I would like to add one more word to it. It does feel like the peaceful and safe word always comes up, but also a word that like pops up in my head is that home. And it's one of the few areas in Mumbai that's managed to stay calm even as it developed. Like the mornings are peaceful, even the afternoons are peaceful here. You'll hear temple bells and see people on their walks. And by evening, the streets are full of quiet conversations. Like everybody is just existing in their life.
No,
They're not rushing.
this statement actually brought back like a big chunk of my memory from when I used to live in
Hmm.
Vile Parle. That was
Right.
during the afternoons, like after having lunch, we used to take a small nap, and then
Ah,
in the evening, what would make us wake up was the evening aartis going on
ha,
in the temples beside our society, and it was so calm and so serene. I don't think
peaceful.
I'll be able ever be able to put it into words how we used to feel back then. Now I miss it so much because almost everything is gone into redevelopment.
It, it is so understandable because like when you think about Mumbai, you just imagine like the skyscrapers of Mumbai and the
Exactly.
uh, like jam-packed local trains that just always go up and down the railway tracks,
It's
and
just buzz, buzz, buzz. There's
you
no
don't
silence.
imagine, you don't imagine a place where people have quiet afternoon. So it's great.
True, true, very true. I feel like, there's like a beautiful balance. It's not slow, but it's not very
Agreed,
overwhelming
agreed.
either. What do you think?
Exactly. Exactly. I also think the same. It's like Parle has found its own pace, like fast enough to move forward, but gentle enough to feel human.
Oh, very well put into words, Shruti.
Thank you.
Exactly. And I think maybe that is what makes it so special. This harmony between
Hmm.
old and new, tradition and modernity. It's very
Yes,
cool. It's
yes,
very cool in its own essence.
yes. And the balance reflects in the people that live there too. Like they're grounded yet so open-minded.
That is very true, actually. I have seen it firsthand. You know,
Hmm.
people are so genuine and so serious with their culture.
Hmm.
I
Exactly.
must add with their religion and their
Hmm.
history. You
Exactly.
know, they are not afraid to openly speak in their mother tongue. Where when nowadays we see
Hmm.
people kind of avoid speaking in their mother tongue to not
Ha.
feel embarrassed. It is
They
true,
are
even if
they're afraid. They're afraid to afraid of perceiving themselves as like local people. Like they just want to
yeah,
be
because in
English
today's generation,
speakers.
yeah, even if it is uh, as bitter as it sounds, it has become a trend that if you don't speak English, if you're speaking your mother tongue in public, in the public sphere, it is kind of embarrassing, but it's not. And even I was hit with the realization about the same thing when I was there and I saw people speaking in Marathi in such crisp, elegance, and
Hmm.
it was amazing. Even
Agreed.
I, being a Maharashtrian, I never spoken Marathi like that. So it was very new to me as well. Like how true they have stayed to
Exactly.
their roots. You
Like
know,
that's what keeps Vile Parle special,
exactly.
from other parts of the Mumbai.
True. And you won't see a community, the Marathi community or the Gujarati community that lives there. You won't see such type of community anywhere else in Mumbai. They're
And they all
definitely
live in harmony.
true. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. Shruti, when you think of
Hmm.
Parle, I have a question, okay? When you think of Parle,
Hmm.
is there a memory that instantly comes to your mind? Like, just like this.
Okay, great question. I love this question. I have few memories that pops up in my mind. So
Mhm.
first is obviously visiting temples, especially Parleshwar temple in the very, very, very early morning, like 7 uh, in the morning,
Yeah.
and ISKCON temple in the evening because that is very peaceful and the whole
I,
vibe of the
yeah,
temple
I
is
know.
so
It's
energetic.
enchanting. It just pulls you in.
Exactly. So that is one thing. Second thing is shopping in Irla Market. Irla
Mm-hmm.
Market is very, very, very underrated. I think not everyone is talking about it. And when you see reels of markets or the places you should visit for shopping in Mumbai, the first four things are like Hill Road, Fashion Street, Kolaba, but
True.
nobody is talking about the Irla market. So I think like everybody should visit there, and they like the Irla market they have so many varieties of clothes in
Mm-hmm.
such low prices.
I
I
know it.
love Irla market because it's so cheap, but the quality is so
Exactly.
nice.
Exactly.
Ha. And the third thing is the food, obviously. There is this place called Amar Juice Center.
Mm-hmm.
They have the best. um tawa pulao, uh, like how do you say, masala pav. So they
Uh-huh.
have the best masala pav, and it's not your regular masala pav just tossed in some thicket and meat and everything.
Okay.
They serve very nice masala pav. Their pav bhaji is also nice, but I love the masala pav. And
Okay.
there is this restaurant called Me Marathi. They
Uh-huh.
serve amazing Marathi thalis, like authentic Marathi thalis. And beside that, there is another restaurant called Kayastha Pangat. They
Pankaj.
serve, they serve like deliciously good Kokani thalis, authentic curries and prawns and fish fries and paplet. So if you are a fish lover, you should definitely visit that restaurant. It's so good.
You seem to be a big foodie, Shruti.
Exactly. My mouth is watering from like
No,
thinking
you
of the.
have reminded me so much of my favorite food places as well. And one thing I also want to add to that, a memory of Parle
Mm.
which instantly comes to my mind is uh, hopping on into the markets of Vile Parle early in the morning, or late in
Yes.
the afternoon during the sunset, or
Yes,
during that
and
time.
like I have noticed this about Vile Parle's market is that they offer so many varieties of fresh fruits and
Exactly.
vegetables. You
Yes.
even get exotic vegetables and fruits there, like, and at such low prices. Like I found asparagus there, I found
Uh-huh.
broccoli there, I even found I don't know what you like, cherry tomatoes there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I was like, like I did not know कि asparagus is available in the market. Like I would just see there on the
You
stall
thought it would only be
like
available
that.
online and not physically in the markets.
Exactly.
It is an experience on its
Exactly.
own, to freshly pick vegetables and the fruits by yourself.
Exactly.
I
And
remember my.
they have so many different types of fruits that I don't even know existed. I really don't know their names.
Uh-huh.
And like they are so good, like literally. And they also have kale. If you don't know,
Okay.
I don't know. It's an exotic vegetable, so
Uh-huh.
it's equivalent of like palak, not like not equivalent
Okay.
of palak, but it's similar, like
Similar,
it's
kind of
green
similar.
leafy
Okay, okay.
vegetable.
Uh,
So they offer that also, like they have it, and
Interesting.
it's one of the best markets to just explore in the Mumbai.
That is actually beautiful. That is actually beautiful. For
Right.
me also, I think it was walking down the old lanes, near
Hmm.
the Paleshwar temple, the most famous one. Seeing
Hmm.
elderly people sit outside their homes and kids playing cricket and hearing that faint temple bell ring in the background. So much fun,
Literally.
such good memories.
Yeah, like that, those sounds, they're like a heartbeat, and they remind you that Parle still has its roots deep inside its community life.
Exactly. And you know what? Even though the city around it keeps changing, those moments,
Hmm.
those little human connections, they never go away. They're still there. They're
Yes,
always there.
yes, exactly. Like that's the soul of Parle, is the people who wave at each other from balconies in the neighborhoods, who share
Uh,
sweets during festivals, and
festivals,
in the
yeah,
quiet understanding that we are all part of something familiar and safe. It's like
true.
ki Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, but in reality.
Very beautifully worded. Very beautifully worded. It is very true. And like, if this is another question coming your way, like,
Okay.
if you had to put it into words, what do you think Parle teaches you, those who live there?
Okay, great question. I
Thank
think
you.
I'd say it teaches you balance,
Uh-huh.
to stay humble no matter how far you go, to value routine and community, like to find comfort in the small things and live in the moment, like a morning walk, a known face, and a familiar street. I think
I
it
want to
teaches
add a
you
familiar
value.
tree because I had a mango tree right outside my house back then when I used to live in Vile Parle. So you remind me of that as well. It is very funny, but
Nice.
you know,
Familiar
reminiscing
tree
those
also, right?
memories is so much fun. It's so much fun. Actually,
Exactly.
the way you have put it, it's such a lovely way to put it. You know, such a lovely way to say it. Actually, Parley
It,
has this, quiet confidence. It doesn't try too hard to impress you. It just makes you
Hana,
feel at
exactly. I've
ease.
noticed that too. Exactly. Like it reminds you that being peaceful is also a kind of success.
Beautiful. Again, you're so elegant, Shruti. I love the way
Thank you.
you speak. And now what you've said, I feel like, everyone, the rest of the Mumbai could learn something from it.
Right. Exactly. I completely agree with that. 100%.
And I guess that brings us to the end of this episode and this beautiful
Oh,
series. I'm going to miss her so much.
me
And
too.
so, through Parle Bolte, we have traveled through Parle's history, its legacy, its sounds, and its spirit. From the fishing village that started it all to the biscuit factory that became a legacy. From the stations that connects lives to the classrooms that shape futures, it's clear that Parle isn't just a suburb, it's a story, one that continues every single day.
Beautifully said, Samiksha. Literally
Thank
beautifully
you.
said. I think anyone who's ever walked through Parle knows what you mean, and it's not just a place. It's a feeling, you know.
True, very true. It
So
very like truly, it truly is. And thank you so much, Shruti, for joining me.
thank
And thank
you
you
for
to
having
every.
me.
We are always grateful to have you. And to everyone, to the audience who has been watching and listening us through this journey, thank you very much. This is Parle Bolte signing off for now, but the stories of Parle will always continue to speak. Stay curious, stay connected, and keep listening to Parle Bolte. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.